In this video, I want to talk about how to create ultra-photorealistic images using MidJourney. I will show you several techniques to help you create these super realistic images in MidJourney. Just take a look at these. Look at how absolutely realistic these are. If you didn't look really close and you just saw these on Instagram, you'd probably think these were actual real photographs. And don't worry, it's not hard. It's pretty basic and easy actually. So anyone can do this. Let's go ahead and dive right into it. So the first formula is actually inspired by a tweet from Nick here. He shared his technique for how to get these different kinds of realistic images with different film types. So you put a shot type of the subject that you want with your film type. And you can see here that he makes an example of a street style photo of a woman experimenting with different film types. So let's go ahead and see what happens when we pull this into MidJourney ourselves. Now, before I get into it, if you don't already have a MidJourney account, pop on over to midjourney.com. Come down here to join the beta. It does require a Discord account, and you can actually generate up to 25 images for free inside of MidJourney. So now we will go ahead and copy it. And in Discord, just type imagine prompt and paste it. The first film type we will experiment with is Fujifilm Pro 400H. So the whole prompt that we got now is like street style photo of a woman shot on Fujifilm Pro 400H. Let's see what we will get. And here's what I got. I mean, look at these. These look like some Instagram models that we got right here. They are just insanely detailed, like you probably wouldn't notice, and that these were generated with MidJourney. Let's go ahead and upscale number 2 and number 3. And look at these. These are just absolutely amazing. You can see that after upscaling, the detail in these is just crazy. Let's experiment with another one here. Let's type imagine and paste the same thing, but instead of Fujifilm Pro 400H, let's take the film type as Kodak Gold 200. And once again, we got some really detailed images. The second and the fourth ones look like a bit of animated characters, but these two right here look amazing. The intricate details and colors are so precise, yet it still feels like a work of art. So let's take this same prompt, but let's tweak it a little bit. Let's add a lighting style to this prompt. So street style photo of a woman shot on Kodak Gold 200 with studio lighting style. Now this one looks cartoonish. And this one is better, but I can still tell that it's generated by AI. But these two look real. Also, I love that the AI has combined various elements to create something truly unique and visually striking. Let's try with backlight with hair light. And look at that. Wow! Look at the dimension and separation of that girl's hair. That's really cool. Let's end this Formula 1 with silhouette lighting with side light. Look at that second one right here. Let's upscale that one. Look at that striking contrast between light and shadow. It's amazing to see how AI can be used to create such striking and visually stunning images. There are more lighting styles and different film types from Nick's tweet that you can experiment with. So I'll make sure I link these threads below in the description. Now, the next one actually blows my mind when I found the outcome. Can you believe that this image was actually generated by AI? It's really incredible to see what AI is capable of these days. And these images are the perfect example of that. Now, this is generated by this guy on Reddit named Archie7, who is kind enough to actually share the prompt that they use. We will copy the same prompt that they used to see if we will get the same result or not. I mean, look at these. The fact that it can now create images that look like they were taken by a real camera is just mind-boggling. Let's upscale some of them. This is crazy. Look at those detailed face structures, the shrinking of the cheekbones, the sagging skin. Everything is in just detail. Now, let's break it down a little bit. First, we put whatever is your subject or the scenario. For this one, it's an Indian village woman. Then we have clear facial features and cinematic. Those are pretty self-explanatory. Then a 35mm lens. That's like getting right up in someone's grill and really capturing all the little details of their face. Next, we're going to use an f1.8 aperture to create a shallow depth of field. That means the old lady's face will be super sharp and in focus. And to really make her features pop, we'll be using some accent lighting and global illumination. So you can use this formula just by changing the subject to get a cinematic image in minutes. We can just copy the same prompt and just change it into the portrait of a mine worker from Africa. Just look at the detail and realism in this image. This one particularly looks like a real human, which is pretty cool. So currently I am having a giveaway contest. Let's see who was the winner from the last video. And the winner is Seth Rollins. So congratulations, Seth. Now you just have to email me from this account that you won the YouTube PDF bundle. And after verifying, I will send you the whole PDF bundle as soon as possible. Now, if you want to be the next one to win this valuable PDF contents, then all you have to do is like, subscribe, and comment in this video. Now let's jump back to the video. Now, the third formula I got is from this YouTube channel called Maximize. And one of the tips that he gave was to include the word Polaroid in your prompt. So for example, just start the prompt with event photography and then add a 35mm lens. The subject that I want to put here is 2 girls celebrating at a cocktail party. And then lastly, we will use Polaroid. Well, the results are kind of impressive. Of course, if you look closely, you can still tell that it's an AI-generated image. But overall, the effect is really impressive. Now, here is a website where you can find a lot of various types of photography to use for our prompts. Also, I have another website where you can find certain lens for your prompts too. So, for example, let's say based on Formula 3, I could write something like portrait photography, 50mm lens, close-up, a guy of 30 years old facing towards me, black and white, aspect ratio of 2:3. So you can see it is giving me those striking big eyes that we all love in portrait photography, and the 50mm lens is perfect for this type of photography. So just play around with the different styles of photography and lens. Also, I'll link these websites below to help you generate more prompts quickly and easily. Now, this last formula that I got is from the channel called Matt Wolf, and in his video, he found a tweet from his friend Linus that is generating stunningly realistic images that look like they've been taken by a National Geographic photographer. Just use Linus's formula: animal, shot direction, pose, time of day, National Geographic, and film type. For example, lions from below, side view, golden hour, and National Geographic shot on Agravista with an aspect ratio of 16:9. And the result is actually some really beautiful images. Now let's upscale one of them. Look. They look like they belong on the cover of National Geographic. All right, let's mix things up a bit. We're going to take the same prompt we used earlier, but this time we're switching out the animals. Let's change it from lions to zebras, below to above, and the time of day from golden to the morning hour. Let's see what MidJourney comes up with this time. And look at that. This looks great. It looks like the picture is taken from a drone. Also, I think there are a lot more stripes in some of them, but I love how MidJourney can take a simple prompt and turn it into a work of art. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video on using MidJourney for amazing photography results. I'll be sure to link all of these resources in my description below, so go check out them. Here's all the formulas that we discussed, so you can go ahead and take a screenshot for future use. And if you're a fellow AI nerd like me, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any future content. Also, make sure you comment with any suggestions, questions, or anything at all to get into the YouTube giveaway contest. Now, if you are interested in how to make money with ChatGPT in the easiest way possible, then watch this video right here, and I'll see you in the next one.